Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get started here in a couple of minutes. So appreciate you coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to get going, guys. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Let me go ahead and play our song. Let's get going.
Cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only a few knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a dive 20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you guys coming in today. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's get to it. And I'm just so happy you guys are here today. We're going to make some things happen. And let's get to it. So, hey, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to learn, or not learn. We're going to discuss a little bit today what's going on with the markets. We're going to look at crypto from the top down. We're going to look at the crypto bubbles. I'm going to share that with you. We're going to look at the crypto bubbles here. We're going to learn about, look at some stocks. We're going to look at some coin market cap. We're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at exchanges. We're going to look at DeFi. We're going to look at a few things. So you guys got a good idea what's out there and how things can make a change for you, and you get ready to start doing some different things. So let's get to it. If you got time to send a shout out, share this message with somebody out there on Facebook, YouTube, go ahead and do it. Get them to the call right now because we are live. This is a live event. So let's get to it, guys. So the first thing we're going to look at is the crypto bubbles. And the cool thing about cryptobubbles.net, I would write that down. You can look at it. You can actually set up a strategy with cryptobubbles.net if you start seeing the bubbles going your direction, right? So let me explain to you how to read the bubbles. First of all, how you read the bubbles, and then you can start seeing, or when you're ready to put on a trade with the bubbles, if you want to get into some coins. So the website to go to is cryptobubbles.net, cryptobubbles.net. The cool thing about cryptobubbles.net is that they allow you to set up your favorites, right? So you can say, I just want to see my favorites, or I can see top 100, or I can go see what's going on with my top 200, 500. Let's take example of 500, top 500. Okay, and I'm gonna go back a little bit because I'm gonna share some with you. So let's go back to top 100. Let's do that. Let's go to the top 100. Okay, notice the size of the bubbles. Notice how some bubbles are green. Notice how some bubbles are red. and some bubbles are like a lightish brown, or a darker green. And so what happens when you see the bubbles, they go from the way you read this one is the biggest market cap is what this is doing. I'm doing the market cap plus the week. So the market cap, this is the biggest one in the market cap. And what does that mean? How much money is flowing in or out of that crypto? So BTC, of course, is the biggest one. It's well over, let's go see how much it is market cap wise. It is close to, I think Bitcoin. Let me go back up here real quick. Bitcoin is somewhere close to basically, what is it? $815 billion, right? Almost 1 trillion. And it'll swing. This site is called CoinMarketCap. It'll swing right here. It'll swing from 700 billion to last year's like 1.2 trillion dollars. That's a lot of money going into crypto, into the Bitcoin itself. Okay, let's go back over here. All right, so in the bubbles, this is what they call the market cap. All right, now the darker or let's put it this way, the redder, how bright red it is how much is losing. So right now it's like 8%. This one is not so bright as Bitcoin, right? That's only losing 6.9%. This one is pretty much even, right? That's the USDT. That's even. It's always going to be $1. Now some of these, this is like down 15%. So look at this one. This one is down 15%. Okay, and it shows it right there on that bubble. This one is only down 6%. This is down 13%. But look how bright red the circle is, right? That's down 13%. This is down 12%. SHIB is down 12%. XRP is down 12%. Let's go find some other ones, okay? Let's go look at some top 300. Let's go see that. Now in top 300, I'm changing the colors, and I'm looking at not changing the colors, but changing the amount of tokens that's being watched. It's 300, top 300. Okay. Now notice the greens. I want you to concentrate on the greens. So you got some light, like very bright colored greens, and then you got some darker colored greens, right? Not so bright. Now look at the greens. This one is one echo is up 26%, a very bright green. This one is up 2.7%. It's not so bright, right? This one is up 131%, called Lucas, right? This is probably going to be one of those small coins. So you can see the brighter the color, the more percentage that a token is up. The brighter the color, the more a token is up. Look at the reds now. Let's go back to the reds. The reds are going to be very bright. The bright ones are how much money it's losing, the value of it, how much it's losing. The not so bright ones, the darker colored reds, like it's only maybe down 2%, 3%. This one is 6%. This one is barely here, is minus 0.3%. This one is down 12.4%. Notice the bright color red. Notice this red is brighter than that one. That's 14.5%. Notice this one, 17.4%. You can see this one, very bright, 13.2% down, right? So the red colors represent something going down. Now, how can you trade something like this? Let me give you a secret. If you want to trade something like this, let's say you're looking at a coin. You put it part of your favorites. Okay, you're gonna make a list. You're gonna add whatever part of your favorites. For example, let's just say I put in SHIB, and notice you can do it by 5 minutes, 15 minutes, hour, day. Do it by the week, right? And I can click on. I want to add this. I want to add this one to my favorites. Okay, I got to add SHIB to my favorites. Okay, and it says no favorites added. And then so let me click on this again. Let me see. Can I get SHIB in here? SHIB, pick 5 minutes. All right. And will it do it? I don't know if it's going to do it. It might try to get the whole name in here. I don't know. Try to get the whole name. Let's try BTC. Let's see. Can I get BTC in here? I don't know if they're trying to add it to it or performance, market cap, 24-hour volume. Let's see. Can we get it? Bubble content. I'm just going to say last 24 hours. Neutral. Let's see. It's not adding it. It's not going to add it for me. I got to work on that. If I click on it, it's not adding it. No, it's not adding it. So we're not going to worry about that. But I got to play with it. But what you're going to do is go in there. You click on it. You add it to your favorites. let's just say my top 100 came in. No, let's do this. Top 300 came in, and I want to watch a coin. I'm looking at a coin. If the coin starts going from a dark color and then starts turning, let's say it gets to 0.2%, 0%, 1%, and then it goes positive, then I can jump in that coin. I can buy that coin if I'm on my exchange. I could buy that coin and watch that coin start to grow. And then I could just give you an early warning how this is going. Okay. So you could be in that coin that way. The same thing you can get out of the coin when you start seeing the coin start to change colors. It went from a bright green and starts turning back to a darker green, right? And get out of that. You can get out of that trade, take some profit off. That's just a little small way of getting to it, right? You start looking at coins, you look at it, just try it out, just look at it, do it with a demo account. Don't do it with a live account. Do it with a demo account, look at it and see how that can help you get going in the right direction. Now, we always teach you how to trade in the market. So I'm gonna bring up a chart here. And we always trade in the markets within our club. And we'll get there. And we'll trade, right? We'll look at some coins. We'll trade. This is the whole market. We'll look at the trade here. For example, I'll look at, for example, Bitcoin is here. Here's the spiders. You see it's going down. Here's oil. And you can change these charts. I'm going to change all these charts to a 30-minute chart so you can get a better view. Change all these charts to a 30-minute chart here. 30, 30, 30, 30. Okay, awesome. These are all 30-minute charts. And so the cool thing about this, when you're looking at a market, you can see the certain points you want to get in and you can trade it. It says, hey, I'm going to put this trade on bouncing off this key level here or bouncing off this key level here. I'm looking at, like right now, I'm scoping oil, I'm scoping Bitcoin, I'm scoping Ethereum, and I'm scoping XRP, right? Here's the Forex market, the euro. Here's the commodities, oil and gold, right? The indices is called the spiders and the Dow 30. So I could be scoping these based off what I'm seeing when I can jump into a trade. What's giving me the biggest advantage when I jump into a trade? And I could trade 24 hours a day. So that's pretty cool that you can do this within the system, right? Let's go back and look at some of the crypto things that I want to take a peek at, right? So I also use what they call Trading View. Let me go bring that up for you. And Trading View gives you a good scope of some things that you can look at, and I can go through my list and I can look at the Bitcoin dominance. Now, Bitcoin dominance, guys, is when you can look at Bitcoin and see how much money is flowing into Bitcoin and how much money is flowing out of Bitcoin. And so right now, the way the dominance is working here, the dominance is going down. Next example, dominance is going down and Bitcoin is going down with it. Bitcoin is actually going down with it. He was at a high print. For example, over here, we had a high print of, let me bring that up for you so you can see what I'm talking about here. So Bitcoin was at 69,000 here. Okay, right on this side, about $69,000 and some change. And now we're trading somewhere around 43,000, and the low print was around 34, about 33,000 over here. So, you know, it's pulling down. It's about 50% going down in this direction. Now, the thing is, when the breakout comes, and it's going to break out, we don't know when it's going to break out. It got close to 50 again, and it failed, right? Here's 50,000, about right there is 50K, okay? Right in this line is 50K. It's got close, then it pulls back down again. It pulls back down, goes back down toward 40, 42,000. It turns around, it goes back up. So you're in a swing pattern right now. You're going up, you're going down. It's not, no real trend is here yet, right? It's got this swing going on. And so you can see here when it came down this low pattern over here, when it came down here at 34,000, it went all the way back up to 44, 45,000, back down to 37, came back up to 47. Now we back down to 42. It's what we call it. We call it a whipsaw. It's no, you got to be fast in the market, get out of the market. You know, you buying if you only on one side. We trade both sides. I trade the up inside, I trade the downside. Okay. You learn how to do that. But the thing is, the way that market is going, we're setting up. We got all this consolidation going on. We got these markets are coming in. The institutions are looking to get in. The senators, some of the senators, not all of them, some of the senators, I was reading some YouTube today, looking at some YouTube today, and some of the senators are buying into crypto, right? They're trying to figure out, how they're gonna try, keeping it, I guess the way they're trying to say it is keep it from going to negative hands, right? People avoiding taxes, right? They always use this excuse. The major dollar, the dollar bill, has always been used for corruption, always, right? Non-traceable. When you move in cash from one person to another person, is non-traceable, right? You can't trace it. But they say when we want to trace it, so that's what they're trying to do. They're using that excuse. The whole thing is, when you're trading crypto, getting crypto right now, it's supposed to be your asset. The way Bitcoin was created, guys, the way Bitcoin was created, it was created to get out of the normalcy of the war, right? Normalcies of the banking institutions. It was an individual way for you to control your own finances without any government interference. Well, they're not going to let that happen. They are trying their best to tax it. They're trying their best, like they want to get all your transactions, right? If you're selling any kind of Bitcoin, if you don't have your control, if crypto is not in your control, what do I mean by that? If it's not on your cold storage, then it can be traced. You want to keep all your crypto on your cold storage. You don't want to put all your crypto inside these institutions. Okay, let me give you a reason, one main reason why. Right now, they put in sanctions on Russia, right? What are they trying to do? They're trying to get all the crypto. They're trying to track all the crypto from Russia. They're trying to track it and block it. And think about what I'm saying to you. And you got other countries doing the same thing, right? You got Sri Lanka is going through some issues. We got people going through all these issues, guys, when it comes to looking at your crypto, trying to take over your crypto. And so you got to be in a position where you can maintain and keep your crypto in your possession. The biggest challenge today is enough of you are not learning how to secure your own crypto. You're relying on some other company to hold your crypto. For example, like Coinbase or some of the DeFi companies, right? They say, hey, we're going to give you, 4%, 8%, 12% to hold your crypto. Guys, listen, that's dangerous. That is completely dangerous. If the government get desperate, right? If the United States, I'm not saying other countries, because they already showing that, right? What happened in Canada with the truckers, right? That's all there. So what has to happen is, if you put your crypto in all these companies out there, what happens is it takes one law to change. Instantly, you won't know about it. They're going to go to the companies first, all the DeFi companies. They're going to say, hey, we need you to lock it down. We're gonna hold off to this crypto, and you cannot let them get a hold of their account. Now, do you want to be in that position? Right? You're going to be the last one to know. And what I mean by that is, you're going to log on, you're going to try to log into your account, and you can't get in. You won't be able to get into your account. But then it's too late. You can't get in. You're going to be complaining. You're going to say, so-and-so, where I can't get a hold of my account, my Bitcoin is locked up, or whatever my crypto is locked up. I can't get to it because you're the last one going to figure it out, right? They're not going to tell you. So what's the best solution to that situation? You got to have some kind of storage device that's not tied to the internet. It's called cold storage, right? And that means any warm market, I mean warm storage. What I'm saying by that is, let's say it's BitPay. BitPay is it's called a warm wallet. They say they don't know how much Bitcoin you got in your account, but that don't mean they can't get into it because it's on their platform, right? So things like hot storage, like for example, Binance.us, Binance.gov, GOV. I'm sorry, Binance.com. You have Qcoin. You have Uphold. You have just all these different companies out there, FTX and crypto.com and all these other ones, right? All these companies coming out, and you got all this crypto stored on their platforms. Your job is to get your crypto off of their platforms into your cold storage. And you may need to get a cold storage device that can hold the crypto that may not be on that cold storage device, right? So it's your job to figure it out, guys. You have to take ownership of your money, because the world is a ruthless place. Ruthless. Okay. You got people that are steal from you. You got people to try to take over your accounts. You got people, regular folks. You have the bank institutions do it. You got the Congress doing it, right? Trying to do it. You got everybody out there trying to get your money. Everybody out there trying to get your money. So you have to be a good steward and take ownership of your money and move that stuff off those exchanges into your guaranteed results, where you can go to it and look at your account, store your account, and don't look at these places online where you send Bitcoin or any other crypto they're asking for, and then they're going to send you back double. That's not going to happen. Remember, I'm telling you this. Do not go to those type of companies out there that you see online. You might see Michael Saylor, they doing a video, or Kathy Wood and some other folks doing a video, right? They're doing a video, and then on the side it says, "Hey, join our system," and then it says, "Here, we are doing a giveaway. Here's a giveaway we're doing, $500,000 or whatever." That is not true. They are not doing that. So don't get caught, trying to give up your crypto so you can get back double. If they're going to give you something, they should just give you something anyway, without you sending anything in, right? If they're going to give you something, don't get caught in sending people your crypto, and then all of a sudden you can't get your crypto back. So don't get caught doing that, guys. You gotta maintain what's happening in your world of finance. Okay, so let's understand a little bit about crypto. So a lot of you are brand new. Some of you don't know what crypto is. Let me explain a little bit what crypto is so you get a good idea. Crypto, we call cryptocurrency, is a whole basket of cryptos, over 14,000 coins. Some of those coins are dropping off now. Let me share my screen with you again. And I'm going to go to Coin Market Cap. Okay, I'm going to go to Coin Market Cap. All right. Let me share my screen. Let's go look at Coin Market Cap. And here we are. So we're in Coin Market Cap. Okay, so you can go to this website, just bring it up, Coin Market Cap. And you have all these different categories. Okay, you got them up here, and you got categories down here. Okay, so up here at the very top, it tells you how many cryptos are in existence. Tokens and coins, they're pretty much synonymous, right? Tokens and coins. Not really a big major difference. It is a difference, but still you can pay for tokens, you can pay for coins, but just to realize is all of them fall into the category of cryptos. So right now there's 18,741, and the list is growing every day. Every day the list is growing. Okay, tomorrow or tonight it may be 742, 743, 745. It just keeps growing. And then by the end of the year, a lot of these coins are going to be gone. They'll be gone. Their project fell off. They made some quick money. They got out, and then you left holding the bag with nothing. If you lucky, you got something out of it. Okay. What is the one that is guaranteed to be stable enough to no fear of losing anything? And that's only one coin. That one coin is called Bitcoin. Everything else is being challenged. And what do I mean by being challenged? They're coming up with laws saying that this could be a security, right? Because if somebody owns it, and if an owner sends it out and they're keeping some for themselves, that's called security, right? And so that's what they're saying about the only one that's not really a security is Bitcoin, as the only true stable security coin. That's what they're saying. That's not me saying it. That's what Michael Saylor is saying. That's what the Congress is saying as of right now. Okay. How many exchanges are there? Let's talk about exchanges. What is an exchange? There's 501 exchanges. What is an exchange? An exchange is a place where you can exchange your dollars, or whatever your currency is in your country, to some form of crypto. That's called an exchange. On that exchange, hackers hack the exchanges. That's where all the money is. Hackers don't want to hack your own little account. They will do it, but if you got anything open for them, but they really want to go after the exchanges. They got all day, they got teams, and so they hack exchanges. And sometimes they get in, and sometimes they take a whole lot of crypto. It's many. You can look up. Let's look it up on YouTube. Many exchanges been hacked. A lot of people been left alone. For example, Coinbase. They say they've been hacked and people lost their Bitcoin. Coinbase takes no responsibility, none, zero. They did a thing on that about a month ago, 2 months ago, where a guy lost about 17 Bitcoin, and they gave him $500 back. Like, okay, and he had to fight for the $500 to come back. Of course, that's nothing. That's pennies compared to 17 Bitcoin. When one Bitcoin is worth $43,000 today, right? So the market cap, this represents all the crypto in the market right now. Give you an example. So there is, in gold itself, there's $12 trillion in gold. 12 trillion. Now think about what I'm saying to you. 12 trillion. But they believe over time that the crypto universe is going to take over the gold. It's going to take over that much money in $12 trillion. Right now is $1.97 trillion, almost $2 trillion right now. Okay. So what does that mean? That means money is coming from somewhere, whether it's coming from the stock market, whether it's coming from gold, whether it's coming from commodities, some other commodities, right? Whatever it's coming from is flowing into the crypto space. We talk about the crypto space is huge though, right? So we got NFTs, we got exchanges, we got all different kind of projects going on, right? This volume right here represents how much of that money was traded on all of crypto together. How much money was traded? This right here is 120, 3, 6, 9, 12, $120 billion was traded, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So that's trillion. We're in the billions. So it's $120 billion was traded in the crypto space in the last 24 hours. Now, whether that's going up or whether that's going down, remember, when it's being traded, somebody has to sell it to you. Somebody has to buy it from you. So if you're either buying it, that means you're buying it from somewhere, somebody else. If you're selling it, somebody's going to buy it from you, right? So there's always two sides to the trade. The way that the market is going, whether the market is going up or down, is based. That's a whole nother conversation, but it's trading. Okay. Dominance, Bitcoin dominance, they're saying percentage wise, that is at 41.4%. 41.4%. Right now, the dominance is going down. Ethereum dominance, 19.3%. Okay, that's where it is right now. Usually they almost half, right? If this is at 40, then Ethereum is at 20. It's almost always like that. And then the gas fees right now is like 50 cent, what they call it 56. That's the gas fees. And they're working on projects where the gas fees is going to go down, right? They're working on projects right now to get the gas fees to come down. That's a whole nother conversation. That's something you got to learn. Okay. Now, this section down here are videos for education purposes, right? This is all done by, for example, this is done by CoinMarketCap. They're telling you, hey, what's live? They're looking at Bitcoin in Miami. They got an event going on in Miami right now, right? 2022 in Miami. They're doing it right now, 6th through the 9th. Okay. Here you are with the Web3. What is Web3? Web 1 was the dial-ups, right? When he's talking about Web 1, the first integration of the web. Think about AOL. Think about people dialing into. Web 2 is where we are as of today, right? Web 2 was what's happening when we got into the social media and all that stuff. Now, Web 3 is when we're taking it to a whole nother level, right? Now you're looking at all this different the crypto space is what's happening right now. You're looking at the way the metaverse is coming into play. Everything's like 3D, right? You got a whole social beings, right? Third generation online. Whole communities are being built online. That's what we call Web3. That's still being developed right now. That's where we are. Artificial intelligence, things like that is happening. Okay. And so you can go through these videos, guys, and keep learning all these different things, what's happening, or how to track your portfolio. They're going to teach you how to track your portfolio here, start your tokens. And, you know, CoinMarketCap is free for the moment. It may start charging you. I don't know, but it's free for the moment. It's a very, very good site to go to. Okay. Now, when you start coming down here, you talk about what's trending, the biggest gainers, and recently added. Now, let's make sure you understand this real quick. When tokens come out, when the brand new tokens come out online, they're going to have some crazy percentages. Look at this right here. Look at this one. Biggest gainers. 2,466%. Let's click on it, right? It's less than a penny. Look at this. Look how many zeros. Look how many zeros is in it. You got 1, 2, right down in here, okay? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros, then 4, 7, 8, 7. All right, and then it's going up. So now let's go down to the chart and let's see what it's doing. So it came in less than a penny. Now, if folks got this when it first came out and it went up this high, then they can make, you know, you can get, I don't know, $1,000 worth or $100 worth in a matter of weeks. It could be worth, you know, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, $60,000. Absolutely. People do this all day. They wait for the brand new tokens to come out. They know it's going to flush. Most of this stuff is going to go to zero. They pump it up. It's called a pump and dump. They pump and dump. So what does that mean? That you may be able to jump in this coin, this token, jump in this token, benefit from it immediately, and then you better get out. If you wait too long to get out, what's going to happen is it's going to go right back down to zero. That's how all these people get caught when they start buying these tokens that have, you know, all these zeros. You don't know if it's going to take off or not. It's a crapshoot. It's a gamble. Everybody understand that? Hopefully you're getting what I'm teaching you. It's a gamble. It's not a guarantee. This is not a guarantee, okay? But you're going to see these crazy, this symbol is called SFK. And for you to find out where to buy the FSK, you have to click on it. And you got to find out what exchange that it goes to. Where's the exchange at? So you read down here, you find out what exchange you can buy it at. It may say you have to go to the website. It may say you have to go here. You can get it on Pancake Swap. That's what it's telling you here, right? If you want, where to buy it. It says here, if you would like to know where to buy this coin, that's the name of the coin, right? The top cryptocurrency exchanges for this are Pancake Swap and Bank CEX, okay? So they're teaching you where to go get it at, okay? And then so you get there, you click on this, Pancake Swap, and you got to learn how to use Pancake Swap, right? You got to learn how to use it. So you got research that you have to do. You got to spend your 40 hours. You got to go in the back office. You got to learn what you got to do. It's too big to ask questions exactly how to get into so many different coins, right, that you want to jump into. So you got to spend your 40 hours, guys, to jump in there. Now, you got to realize what I taught you already earlier, that this is a gamble, right? It's no guarantee in this, okay? You got some other ones here. Look, this, it's called METAC, right? Right here, METAC, METAC, 718%, right? Look at this one, 552%. You can see, click on the more button, and then you can scroll down. You can see all these different percentages on all these coins that just came out in the last 24 hours. Look at this. The volume is $977,000 jumped into this token already, almost $100,000, right? Here you got 292,000, 624,000, 182,000. What does this mean? They just getting started, right? 83,000 here, 59,000 here. Well, guys, this money came from somewhere. This money diving into these coins, it came from somewhere. It may have came from some coins that they already made profit on, and they taking some profit off, and they using it to buy some of this, you know. So you got a lot of this going on. Here's already 91 million, right? This is 233,000, 91 million right here, 91 million. 6 million. Look at this coin. This coin is worth $5.58. Look at this, Titan. Titan been around for a little bit. That's Titan Swap, okay? Been around for a little bit, all right? Here's another one for less than a penny, okay? $6 million in this coin, up 121%. So you can go through this list. You can see what it cost you, right? How much percent is growing and how much money in the market and the volume that's traded. What that means in the last 24 hours, how much money was going in or out of that whole deal. That's what this is teaching you, okay? So you can see the prices of what's going on, right? You can see these prices. You can see the actual token, the coin. You can see it over here and what's going and all these percentages, okay? So you can see that. You can learn from this. All right, let's go back a little bit. Now, if you don't want to play that game and you want to get some coins that's been around for a while, then you stay in the top 100 or the top 200. The top 100 coins by default is going to list them based off the market cap. Based off the market cap. So, for example, Bitcoin is number 1 because it is $819 billion. Okay, that's how much money flew into this coin. Remember, it goes from 700 billion to last year's $1.2 trillion. Okay, so that's a lot of cash flow just in one asset alone. Okay, here you're looking at Ethereum, which is number 2, is 381 billion, right? Almost 400 billion. Remember, they almost about 50% difference between these two. Now, Tether is a US stable coin. This is a stable. It would never be more than $1. Really, I wish they didn't put this in the ranking. This really should not even, to me, it shouldn't be in the ranking. Any stable coin that's only going to be $1 should not be in this list. It should be in its own category, and some other coins should take over the list over that number. Okay, because what it is dollar for dollar, right? So every dollar goes in is 1 USDT that comes out. All right, so let me give you an example. So here is $1. They have, in the last 24 hours, they traded $82 billion. So far in the last 24 hours, right, they traded $87.69 billion that's traded in this USDT. It's the biggest stable coin in the world is USDT, okay? The second stable coin in the world is called USDC coin. That one is at 51 billion. And you see right here is at $5,604 million. Okay. Now, what does this mean? What does the Tether or US coin or whatever the stable coins are? What is it? So what happens is people, if let's say you got an asset, whatever the crypto asset is, let's say you got some assets that went up. Let's say you got into one of these cheap coins. It jumped up to, you up $500,000 or whatever, 100,000, 300,000. What you can do is, instead of letting it come back down on you, you can go ahead and transfer those coins into USDT coins or USDC coins, a stable coin. So it maintains the dollar. So let me give you an example if I was doing it. So let's say I got into one of these stable coins, SafeMoon, Sayete coin, just whatever the cheap coins just going out there, right? It's billions, millions of them, right? And so you get up there, and then all of a sudden you make this big hit. I did this with Dogecoin, for example. I had Dogecoin at 6 cents. It went to 72, 76 cents, and I took off about $15,000, $20,000, and I put it in a stable coin. I moved it from Dogecoin into the stable coin, and then the stable coin keeps it at $1. Whatever my dollar value is, for example, $15,000 and some change. When I move into the stable coin, it stayed at $15,000 and some change. But Dogecoin started to drop off. It went down to 76 cents. It went down to 50 cents, 32 cents, 18 cents. It dropped all the way back down. If you never took profit off of your token, for example, you was all the way up there at 76 cents and it came all the way back down to like 10 cents, 14 cents. Then all of a sudden you says, well, I lost all this money because you didn't take off the profit. So the stable coin allows you to move your profit into a stable coin and it maintains it at that value. That's the benefit of using USDT, USDC, and there's a lot of other ones out there as well. Okay, but that's the purpose of the stable coins. So you don't take the fall when the coin starts to drop. And that could be any asset. That could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable, whatever the coins are, right? So give you an example. So here is Bitcoin. Let's click on Bitcoin. Let's click on it. All right, I click on Bitcoin. I scroll down. Let's go look at the time frame of all. I want to see all of it. So right here, let's look in the last year. So right here is what we're looking at. Okay, here is what we're looking at. Now look, it went up here. It was at look down here. Look at 60. It was at 63,000. See, it says price. It's in green. 63,503. 63,503. It came all the way down here to 29,000. So wait a minute, that's a $40,000 drop. Yes. So what you could have did when it started to come down, you said, okay, let me take some of this off and put it in a stable coin. Stable coin, you put in a stable coin. You would have noticed couldn't break the high. It came all the way back down to 29,000. It came back, let's say 30, 34,000. You jump back in it, maybe, right? Take a piece of your profits that you took off and put it back in to Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin going back up. Okay, here it is going back up. You can see it rising. It got as high as 64,000 there, 65,000 and some change, 65,992. Came back down, went back up, went to 69, 60. It says 67, 60. But it got one exchange says 69,000. Here it says 67,566. Starts to come back down again. Guess what? Take some back off, put it back in a stable coin. You could have took 30,000 of it off, right? You take off half, and you don't know how far it's going to go down. You don't know how far it's going to try to go back up, but it did not try to go back up, and all of a sudden it fell. It went all the way back down to 30. What is this number here? 35,000. Now we're playing around from 35,000 to 40 to 44, back down, back up, back down. See, you don't have no real thing here, right? But you'd have took your profit off and put it in the stable coin, USDT, USDC, Binance USD, right? They have a lot of them, DAI, right? So a lot of different stable coins. But you're going to put it there, and then when it settles, when you find that you see that it's settling, now you can go back in and just stick your toe back in, and then you go ahead and add some more to your trade. So you can, like, so for example, you took out 30 or 40,000. It came over back down here again. You just wait. You see it stabilize. Take 10,000, 20,000, add it back, right? Then you start seeing the rise again. Just add some more, right? You could do that because you don't know it's going to stay here or drop even lower. You don't have a clue. But that's what you could do. You can also take some of your profit off, put it into the stable coin, USDT, USDC, whatever. And then when a new coin comes out, you say, I want to take a little bit of money, let's say $100 or $1,000, right? And you start taking a chance on some of these these meme coins. They call meme, M-E-M-E. That means they call them shit coins, right? Like you take a dump. These coins are not stable. They're going to go, they may shit all over you. That's why they get the name from. And so that's what can happen. And so what you have to do is prepare yourself so that you can take advantage of some of those coins, and you might get lucky. I mean, literally, you get lucky, right? And so this is a big game, guys. There's a lot of money into this system. So that's how you use it, the stable coins. Now, hopefully you got a good idea what I talked about on that one. Now, let's go look at this group, this section right here, this section. So I'm taking you through these different places on CoinMarketCap because it gives you an advantage. Well, let me say, not saying advantage. It gives you better understanding if you are looking at the markets. You want to learn more, right? So what happens next? You want to go to these different categories. So you got cryptocurrencies. It's going to give you a list of all the cryptocurrencies, page by page. So here is page 1 through 100, right? You can scroll down 1 through 100, okay? Then you go to page 2, see? And it's going to keep doing that from 101 all the way down to 200, right? So you can do it page by page, okay? That's showing you, right? So that's one way you can look at it, right? Then you can say, you know what? I also want to learn what coins are moving or what coins are selling off the most. So let's go back up here to the very top. Let's do this. Go back to the very top of here. All right. And I want to see in the last 24 hours, what coins sold off the most. So I click on it. That sold off 13%. Inbox. Coin number 289. Let's go back to the first chart. Let's go back to page 1. Now I'm going to go to page 1. I want to see 24 hours. What sold off the most? 18%. We have Rose. It's in the top 100. That sold off 18%. Sometimes when you see a coin sold off so much, you can look at it, go investigate and see, is it ready to start bouncing or is it still on a trend to the downside? If I want to see the coins, what happened in the last 7 days, I can click on this. What percentage in the last 7 days? I can click on that. And then that went down in the last 7 days. This coin Waves went down 46, almost half of its value went away in the last 7 days, 46%. Okay. So that coin is selling off, but look, it's still at $28. So this coin is stable enough that it's still got $1 billion that is trading. So this coin could be selling off to a point, and then all of a sudden it starts to turn. It may be a good entry to look. You gotta investigate now. You can't take don't take nobody's word for it. You need to go look at this coin. How do you look at the coin? You click here or go to a real chart and look at it on your chart and see where it's going. Look at this coin. It's called ZIL. ZIL's been around for a while. It's number 65 in the list, right? That sold off 38%. It's up 12.5 cents right now. Okay. Here go Chills, 22%, 26% down. LRC, 77, number 77 on the list. Here's we call Thorchain, RUNE. That's the symbol. You got the name, then you got the symbol. That's the symbol to find it. It's $9. It's a $9 token, right? $9. NEO, $22.56, $22.50, right? Down 23% in the last 7 days. You got to look at this, guys, because this may give you an opportunity. Say when Bitcoin starts to climb, all boats rise up. When Bitcoin starts to climb back up, and go back. When Bitcoin starts to rise back up, all boats rise with it. When Bitcoin's going down, a lot of coins go down with it. Everything don't go up. Everything don't go down, but some things will pop. But most of the time, the majority of coins would drop with it, okay? And you get a mini chart that shows you on the right-hand side. You get a mini chart. See, that's going down. Last 7 days. This chart is showing you the pattern in the last 7 days. So you can see, look at all the red that's going on. Look how much coins drop in the top 100. Look how they dropping, okay? This is how they dropping, top 100, okay? So, as long as you understand that, what you're looking at, this is how you read the charts. This is how you read the information. All right, let's go back up now. Let's go back up here. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to zoom back in again. And let's say I want to go back to, I want to look up this category. So DeFi. What is DeFi? Decentralized finance. When I click on decentralized finance, all these coins are part of the decentralized finance. What is that? What's decentralized finance? That means that you can stake your coins with them, right? You can probably get loans from them, right? All these different things. Some of these are called where there's nobody there, right? It's what they call a smart contract. And then some of these are companies that you can get loans from, right? So Luna, Avalanche, right? AVAX. You can see the prices of the coin, the token itself, right? This is Bitcoin. This is just Bitcoin itself. You don't need to be doing this one. If you're going to do this, you want to just buy Bitcoin. Don't do that. Okay. Here's DAI, DAI. That represents a dollar stable coin. That's a stable coin. Nothing to do with that. Okay. Chainlink, Uniswap, right? Called Phantom, FTM, Theta. These are all these coins. I mean, sorry, all these institutions, or whatever you want to call them, the DeFi, decentralized finance. These projects will allow you to stake your coins or trade your coin for another coin, stuff like that. So that's one, right? Then some folks was, I want to learn about NFTs. So here's an NFT. You click on NFT here, non-fungible tokens, and it's giving you a list of the non-fungible tokens, or the universe that would accept the non-fungible token. For example, Mana. This is a gaming platform. They'll be able to put their token inside of this. The Sandbox, right? Theta. These are the platforms where you can put or use to put the token on. Pancake Swap. It's called Cake, right? This is not the NFT, but this is where they can transfer the NFT into some other place. Okay, non-fungible token. Flow, Gala. So you just do some research on it, learn a little bit about it. You can see you can make money from it, but notice, look at these two columns: 24%, 24-hour percentage, 7-day percentage. Look how most of this stuff is down. 7 days, 24 hours, everything is down. Why is that? Because Bitcoin is down, right? Here goes one in the last 7 days, it's up 13%. This one is up. Creek, number 163 in the list, is up 10% in the last 24 hours, 5% in the last 7 days. This is up 13% in the last 7 days. Okay, but most of it is down, right? Look at this one. 99%, almost double in the last 7 days. That's something you need to go look at. BSW, go look at it. You see, right now it's $1.28, $1.29. Look, just went up a penny. You see that? All right. So hopefully I'm giving you some information that you can use. Okay. Now you can go through these different categories. The reason why I'm spending time on this, because a lot of you, like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know how to get into this crypto game. There's one site, which is called Coin Market Cap, will give you the information, what you need to learn to keep moving and learning about what to do. You want to learn about the metaverse, the tokens that go into the metaverse, click on the metaverse. You see, Mana, Sandbox, some of the same names are there, right? Polkadot, that's their own exchange. Polkadot is its own network. Okay, these are the coins that work on Polkadot. All right. Remember, this is the number of lists in the top, whatever it is, top 100. This one is in the top 200. This 113, 119, 135. That's the top 200, right? And then you got the 192, 197. Now this is the top 300, 224. That's the top 300, because it goes from 100, 1 to 100, 101 to 200, 200 to 300. Okay, that's how the list goes, right? So it's just showing you the list that it shows up on the chart. Okay, all right, guys. So with all this information I'm giving you, hopefully you get in there, you learn a little bit, get on CoinMarketCap, learn, play around with it, dig in. You got a good, guys, if you do a good 40 hours, your education is going to change, where you can start learning and taking a little bit of cash flow and invest in yourself, invest in some crypto. I can't tell you what kind of crypto to invest in. It's up to you what you want to do. But me personally, I just break it down by percentage. I'm what they call a Bitcoin maximalist to a point, right? My main focus is to get in Bitcoin. That's my main focus. I don't try to look at a whole lot of other coins, because I lost so much money in other coins. I made money in other coins as well. But I love the Bitcoin. I got on Bitcoin at $486, and I sold a lot, got some more. Our club allows us to get Bitcoin for free. Also some other coins as well. Your whole job when you're trading or getting into the altcoins, as you start to make profit, some of that profit should be transferred over to the most stable asset that's out there. What is that? Bitcoin. So let's say you made money on, you made some on Sandbox or whatever the coin was, right? You take some of that, whatever the profit was, take some of that off. And as Bitcoin is down, you take a piece of your winnings and you put it in, or you use it to purchase some Bitcoin. And before you know it, you got your Bitcoin asset is going up. So far, Bitcoin's been going up for the last 12 years, right? So you think about it, Bitcoin started out less than a penny. It went all the way up to $69,000. And now it came back down. Now we're in at 43,000. But think about it. It went from less than a penny all the way up. And everybody wished they just had, you know, 1,000, just 1,000 Bitcoin. If you had $100, and you bought Bitcoin when it first came out, you would have well over 100,000 coins. Just think about it. You'd be multi-millionaire right now, right? That's the whole deal with that. But back in those days, you didn't even know where to store it. You had no idea where to store it. You didn't know what to do with it. It was a crapshoot. Didn't know. People didn't know, right? It took me 4 years to get started into crypto. Okay, but thank God I did, and thank God I taught a lot of people how to get started in crypto. Okay, so guys, hopefully this gave you some good information. I appreciate you coming to the call tonight. I would ask you to share this video. I would ask you to learn more about what we do. You got any questions for us? Go ahead and get going. We love to share with you. Connect with somebody that's sharing this video with you. And then we're looking forward to meeting you one day in our community. MLS Bitcoin Club is where we are. MLS Bitcoin Club. And also, we have our own trade academy, right? MLS Trade Academy. We have our own credit repair system that we do. We have insurance. We teach you about setting up your own solo 401k plan. We teach you how to do infinite banking. We teach you how to start a business. We teach you how to do business credit. So we literally have a one-stop shop to take you from not knowing anything about finance and wrapping you up and teaching you and walking you along the way so you can become financially free, right? That's what this is all about. My whole mindset is to teach you how to become financially free. And so if you take the time out, if you learn and you become a student, then your finances will definitely will grow. Your family will grow, right? Your finances for the family will grow, and all this information is there. So with that being said, guys, if you got any questions right now, I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes. We got about 4 or 5 minutes. Go ahead and type in your question. If you got some questions to ask me, if I missed your question, just go ahead and type it again. I'm gonna go ahead and put some lines across it so you can type in your question. It's the best time to ask a question, guys. And so everything will be good, right? So right below that, if you got a question, go ahead and ask me a question, and then we'll go ahead and answer the best of my ability to get you going, okay? So the one last thing I want to talk about is your mindset. If you're strong-minded, strong-willed, you want to make things happen, you can go in and become financially free. And I mean that for literally. You could be a millionaire in the next year or two. You could, if that's what you want to do. You can be one. Based on what? Based on this crypto world we live in. You can actually be a millionaire, right? If you get in, start using your money the right way, slow down a little bit, buying all this other stuff that's not an asset. You got to start looking at assets, okay? All right, guys, with that being said, I don't see any questions coming up. And so with that being said, I appreciate you. You guys have a blessed day. For all the traders, we will be in a trade room tomorrow. For all the folks out there that are traders, if you want to join our trade academy, you got to go to MLS Bitcoin Club, or you go to DarryPerkinson.com. You can join through my name, DarryPerkinson.com. You can go in there and join the Trade Academy. We'll get you going in the right direction. All right, guys. And for the folks that are in the Trade Academy, the password is going to be changed today. I want to change it. So just make sure before you try to log in tomorrow, you'll see that the password has been changed. You guys take care. God bless. And we see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and play our song going out. Appreciate you guys. You guys make a difference in your life and your family's life. Enjoy. Take care.
Do you know a new way for your money to grow? Not talking about a bank, or stock market rank. Here's what we're saying, the foundation we're laying. There's all types of money. Digital currency is changing the world. A way to even the playing field. How other people do it. So cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. For just pennies to thousands of dollars, we can rule a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in.
It's called cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoin's a fixing $21. Go MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
Good night, everyone. Have a good one. Take care.